What's going on, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. Now, before we jump into today's video, man, you should know what you should have been did. Like, comment, and subscribe. We trying to save the world. We trying to save as many people as we can. So make sure you hit that post notification bell so you don't get that post nut clarity, my guys. Now listen, man. Listen, if you're not in my Discord, make sure you hit the link or check the link down below so you can join my Discord, man. We lit up in there, right? You got like-minded brothers talking to other like-minded individuals. It's really just a brotherhood up in there, you know? So make sure y'all join the Discord. So as y'all can see by today's title, man, I want to record this video while I'm on my break. So the reference from Psalms 82, it states that ye are gods, right? We are gods. So it tells us that we are gods. And the point I'm trying to make in today's video is that, you know, you'll hear the new age spirituality teachers exalting themselves, calling themselves gods and goddesses and all of this stuff. And the word tells us that we shouldn't exalt ourselves, right? The word tells us when you exalt yourself, the Most High will humble you. When you're not a humble person, the Most High will humble you. And that is what I noticed with the New Agers, right? They'll exalt themselves and call themselves gods. And, you know, they are the creator of their own reality and all of that stuff. Not realizing the true power, the only true person who can do that is the Most High God. Psalms 82 verses 6 says, we are children of the Most High. And another thing I want to point out is throughout scripture, you can clearly see that whenever the Most High would refer to man as a God, it would always be said with a lowercase g. Because we are not the actual true living God. We're not actually the God who created the earth and the heaven. That is not what Psalms chapter 82 verses 6 means. We are not the creator of this world. There's a lot of things that the Most High God can do that we can't even think about doing. You know, he is so great that we can't even think about the things that he do. We can't even match his energy. We literally can't. So this is why I don't like the term we are gods and this and that, because when you say that term, you're kind of exalting yourself. And this is why a lot of people fall victim to this quote, because as men, yes, we can be perceived as gods. Because if you look at celebrities, if you look at, you know, let's say authoritative figures like police officers or, you know, anybody who's in a higher ranking in or higher status in life, those people are viewed as gods. You know, so Psalms 82, it goes back to that reference because man can be viewed as gods. This is why the word tells us, this is why the Most High doesn't want us to draw an idol worship to man, because he's a jealous God. So when he sees that you're idolizing other men and not him, that makes him very mad, right? He's a jealous God. So man have the power to be viewed as God. This is why a lot of celebrities are worshipped. You view them as someone who has more power than you, right? That is basically what a god is. Someone who has a lot more power than you do, or that you may perceive that they have over you. So when you hear the New Agers calling themselves gods, yes, they might be right because the word says ye are gods, but it's a lowercase g. It's a lowercase g. So you can't do what the Most High God can do. We're literally microorganisms compared to the Most High. The miracles he can do, the wonders he can do in our lives, we can never amount to any of that, right? We are mere men who sin. We are mere men who have went against our Most High God. So we literally cannot be the God that he is. You know, and this morning I was reading Exodus, and I believe it's chapter 34, when Moses was speaking to the Most High, right, on Mount Sinai. And a part that stood out to me was, you know, they were saying that God God's appearance, God's facial expression, they were saying in the word, it was saying that God's face was so holy and bright. His light was so holy that when Moses had left from speaking with God, Moses had to cover his face. That's how holy the presence of God is. So man has power to be viewed as gods. This is why Psalms 82 verse 6 says, "Ye are gods," because we have that power as men. But what a lot of people tend to do is they exalt themselves, right? They exalt themselves and they make it seem like they control their every reality. They make it seem like they're the reason why they're living. They make it seem like they're the reason why they got out of certain sticky situations. That is when the Most High will humble you. There's a major difference between God with an uppercase G and God with a lowercase g. Right? Satan is the lowercase g God of this world. You know, Satan literally rules this world. You can see it. You can see it through the media, what's taking place in modern society. You can see it, that Satan has his hand on today's world. The world has been handed over to the wicked. The main reason before this video got cut out, the main reason why I'm recording this video is to show you guys that we have power as men. We have power as well, but it's nothing compared to the power of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Our power is not even close to what the Most High has over us. He created us. He created every single living thing. So we can't even compare ourselves to the Most High. We are not even worthy enough to compare ourselves to the Most High. So I just don't like when people be referring to themselves as gods, you know, especially the new age. You know, them people are always going to exalt themselves, calling themselves gods, and, you know, they create their own reality. But I was once there. I used to call myself a god. I used to believe that I was a god. Us as men, we can be that source of inspiration to other people. This is why other people, like I said, start to draw in idol worship to celebrities, you know, their favorite rappers, you know, people who are, you know, in the spotlight. This is why people are drawing idol worships to those people, because we as men, we can influence people by our words, by our actions, by what we do, right? Maybe me dropping my YouTube videos inspires other people, right? So we have power in that way. That is why the word says, "Ye are gods," with a lowercase g. You know, keep that in mind, because we are nothing compared to the Most High. We cannot do half the things that the Most High can do. It's just not possible. So that is why the word says, "Ye are gods," and we are children of the Most High, because he doesn't want us to walk around exalting ourselves, saying that, oh, we create our reality. Oh, the reason why I got out of a hard situation is because of what I did for myself. No, we are his children, and he wants us to operate in this world as his children, right? Follow after his footsteps, not our own, right? So I just wanted to clear some confusion that may be going around about, you know, you being a god, because I'm pretty sure in the new age, they probably still be saying stuff like that. They probably still be thinking that they are their own god. They create their own reality. They're the reason why this and that, all these manifestations is coming through in their life. A lot of people still think like that. So I wanted to just debunk, you know, what Psalms 82 verse 6 actually means, because a lot of people will use that and be like, oh, you know, I remember being back in the new age, a lot of people would say, oh, well, in the Bible it says, "Ye are gods," which makes us a god. But now that I came to truth, I realized that the God that the Bible is referring to is man with a lowercase g. You know, the only person in the Bible who was referred to with an uppercase G was the Most High God himself, which shows you that we are literally microorganisms compared to the Most High, right? We're nothing. We're not even close to being on his level. because we are his children. And that is how you're supposed to view that verse. Don't go exalting yourselves, thinking that you control everything and there's no higher power. Don't go around walking like that, but don't go around in this world like that, because you will be humbled. You will be humbled. I got humbled. I'm sure a lot of people who are now saved got humbled with that way of thinking. So I just want to, bring you guys some clarifications on that whole we are God's thing. I hope this video brought some edification. If I'm curious to see what you guys got to say as well. Maybe somebody else might have something else to say. So let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Like the video if you learned something new today, man. Share the video with a friend because they will need it, man. Look, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'll catch you in the next one, and I'm out.